everybody, welcome back to Karin's Orchids. This one is going to be quite a shorty. That doesn't happen very often, but in this case I think it will. A lot going on in September, like usual. Everything's starting up again after this COVID period, long period. Everything's been just very slow, naturally, it's been. But yeah, you can see a light at the end of the tunnel now, even though it's still there. The good news is, the orchids are still here. So, I have some good things to look forward to. Early autumn. That's when things are starting to grow, getting into growing stage, for real. After a quite slow summer period, with not so frequent bloomings, a bit dry, yes, only a few that's been in growing stage during summer. Here's my IKEA stand. Where lots of my Angraecum orchids are having their home. And lots of Vanda crosses, Vandaceous type crosses, Wrinkle Stylus, Wrinkle Readers, Wrinkle what? Yeah, Wrinkle Stylus, Celestius Blue, up there, in a glass vase. Vanda Cerulean, there, doing kind of great, as well, here. Angraecum crestwood in a really good growing stage at the moment. Lovely root growth. Wrinkle Stylus retusa is finally producing some more good roots. She's been repotted into pure charcoal, into a clay pot. She's still sitting in her little net basket, but yeah, she's better now. Her leaves are straightening themselves out a bit. They were a little bit wrinkled due to lack of roots and viable roots. That's a matter of fact. Now she's looking a lot better. Wrinkle Stylus Gigantea cartoon, still with a lot of happy sap, doing great in her charcoal setup as well. I only go over these guys with a sprayer, with a pump sprayer, and maybe twice a week, and that seems to be enough for now, before the drier winter air and heating elements are going to be switched on. There will probably need a bit more, but anyway, this is the Angraecum ebonium, also been soft repotted, but in this case into medium-sized bark. Yeah, and this curl in purchase. Yeah, she's doing a lot better in some kind of media than bare-rooted. Vitipinara Mannonia. Yeah, she's doing marvelously well. And what else? This one, quite newly purchased. Vanda Stylus Plumpit Price. Yeah, look at her. Also in a clay pot with simply pure charcoal. Not any sign of any declining, not the least. And this little Miltonia specimen, this hybrid cross, which has got the Miltonia morelliana in her. It's just recently opened, today, her latest bloom. And she's still got one more here to the back. This one is going to develop better after time. Yeah. Elysii, doing fine. Also repotting into clay pot and medium grade bark. Angraecum Magdalene, also been newly soft repotted. Just lifted her up out and removed her little plastic pot and just put her down there without releasing the roots or cleaning off anything. These guys are very sensitive, being repotted, so that won't happen again. I will not make the same kind of mistake. This time I will learn. So this one didn't affect her at all. She's been there for 1 month time, I think, now. Yeah. The Bosserii. Sesquipedale Bosserii. She's not going to produce any flowers this autumn. Sadly, since a scale got to her last spring. They always bunch up here, the leaf joints, and they seem to be quite impossible to get rid of. I tried everything. I sprayed her with my leaf gloss, and she's been outside during summertime, which normally encourages buds being created. But not in this case, not in this summer. She hasn't got enough free leaf joints, so to speak, to be able to create any buds, I think. But I may be wrong. The buds may appear even in October. Last time she started to create buds in July, and that was kind of early, so, well, we shall see about that. Yeah, that's a little short update on a few, but this video was supposedly gonna be about what happened to the Danish orchids from the 9th of April this spring. From Orchidegartneriet in Denmark. Yeah? They are, almost all of them are staying at the balcony still. So this is kind of late September, and they will be staying out there for at least 1 more week. So let's walk out to the balcony. Whoops! Yeah, the very first cloudy day for I think 1 month's time. We've been having lots of sunshine and kind of hot weather for being September. So I'm a bit tired of the sunshine and all this hot weather now. I'm welcoming this greyish weather forecast a lot. Yeah, here's the Christata. Still in her green mix. Yeah, the bad thing with green mix is that it catches a lot of algae to the surface. But her new pseudobulbs are plump and shiny. You can easily tell which ones are the newly produced ones. Yeah, and the other ones are a bit wrinkled. Another new growth there to come. She's going to stay up here until it reaches the temperature about 4 degrees Celsius as the lowest. And yeah, it seems like it's only the orchids from Denmark which are still out here. The linger on, so to speak. Here's the Dendrobium, Lindley, Aggregatum. Yeah, still not repotted. She had a lot better roots than expected in her green mix, so I decided not to transition her into anything else. Yeah, her pseudobulbs are still a little bit wrinkled. It didn't matter what I did, but they're kind of okay. But I don't see any sign of new growth. But her leaves are shiny, fat, good looking still. Not much happening to that one. Here, on the shade side, the inside of the shield. Yeah, they've been hanging here for the whole summer. So the sun rays won't hit them far too bad. Coelogyne Lawrenceana, the awarded one. Yeah, her new growth is here. And what's in there? Yeah, just some bird poop. Yeah, I think this one will develop even more. At first it looked like a really poor cane, but now she's finally developing, doing her thing. I think she's overall looking better. And actually she was repotted. She's coming out with some new roots here. Yeah, into moss and bark and coconut husk fiber chips, I think. Yeah. And down here we have the one that's been making the very best progress of them all. Yeah. Look at her newest growth, Coelogyne Massangeana. One with long pendant spikes, with a gorgeous room-filling scent. It filled the whole nursery, as a matter of fact. So we guys were searching for where the heck the scent came from. I happened to find it, yay! That was this one. And I decided not to transition her to anything, since she had a marvelous good root system in her green mix. And this inorganic, kind of inorganic media. It's perlite and rockwool, basically, this green mix. Yeah, so yeah, it works. It reminds you of a little bit of semi-hydro. But yet this one is not so airy as some hydroponic lake beads are, of course, but it works for these kinds of orchids, which require to be constantly moist. And it worked for this one, in these chilly conditions. I thought I saw some goodly good stuff going on just the other day. Can you see it? I bet this little thingy down there, it's kind of difficult to show you, but on this massive new growth she created in my care, I think this is going to be a spike. Not bad achievement. Look at it. Here, she likes it here. Really. And this orchid I also got, it's not the same but similar genus. It's a Pholidota Rubra. A little bit pendant flowers in clusters, pinkish to the color. And this is her new growth there. Okay, I think. And there's another one there, looking, no, it's an old growth, I believe. No, I think this is the one it created, so it still needs to develop a bit, but she's a kind of slow grower. Nothing in there yet. Her spikes comes out from the middle, on the base of the leaf, obviously. Yeah. And here's also a Pholidota, and this one I had for a couple of years now. And this is the Chinensis. This one produces shorter spikes, as you can see, some old spikes here. There's a lovely honey scent, white, greenish yellowish flowers. And she's been really doing well this summer, so she's grown wide. Yeah, so overall, let's not forget the Restrepias in my kitchen area. Yeah, they've been inside for a couple of days as the temperature dropped to 4 degrees Celsius during nighttime. I thought it would be appropriate for me to bring them inside. I wouldn't want to lose them. So let's follow me into my kitchen area. And so we're going to take a closer look on them. This one is not from Hans Christiansen, but it's from Lucca. And this one is Restrepia musifera. Yeah, she's also coming out with a few flowers. This one's flowers are kind of small, but she's a quite rewarding orchid. She's rewarding us with quite a few buds at the same time now. So she likes it in some cooler weather. That's why I now choose to put them up there under the roof fan to provide some more chilly air And yeah, they seem to be doing great up there. Otherwise, this gal wouldn't have produced even more buds since I brought her inside. Yes, let's see now. Hans Christiansen orchids. Restrepias. Yeah, Restrepia. It says Rudolfiera, and it should be Rudolfiera. Rudolfiera. Rudolf is a name. Contorta. Yeah. What can we say about her? She hasn't provided us with any new flowers since April. Yeah, and that's concerning me a bit. But she hasn't lost all that many of his canes. There's a kind of strange colour to her newest canes. So I bet she's lacking out on something. Maybe it was too cold for her, or some kind of deficiency or lack of light. But we should see what happens well inside again. Here's the here's the Guttulata. This one is not doing as well as I would have wanted it to. Few of her canes has been drying out. As you can see, it's not so much left of this plant, really. But she's not going to die or anything. No, that's not the case. It's just that she's not... she's been going downhill. And that's not really what we want. And what else? Here's the one I least thought would do well. It's the Restrepia Falkenbergii. She's now putting out her third time blooming from the same spike, or maybe not the same. Yeah, is it? And yeah, something else going on here maybe. But she's been blooming from this spike 3 times since I got her. Started out about, I think, in July. Yeah, for the first time. So now she's in bloom again, and she decided to open up this bloom in this hot conditions inside. So it's not doing her any harm. The sudden change of weather from kind of cool to hot and dry. So this one is doing great. I'm just waiting for her to produce a few new canes. Yeah, hasn't happened yet. She's still a 5 cane Restrepia. But yeah, they're still alive. Yeah. The least to say about the Epidendrum radicans wannabe orchid, supposedly being, it's not with us anymore. It had 1 root, yeah, in the green mix when I got it. And when I transitioned that one into semi-hydro, that particular 1 root died off. And after that, the thrips attacked it. So next time I will get a better plant, not just cut off division, or probably something that fell off from a mature plant. Yeah, I would choose a little bit more wisely and not only look at the price tag. And what about the little fowl? Yeah, the same goes for that one. My friend got a better one, as I said in the video, and I got a real lousy one. Yeah, it rotted. The little poor thing rotted. So, but anyway, I think overall I managed to keep the orchids kind of alright. Yeah, so I will not complain, and I think the Coelogyne types and Coelogynes are gonna provide us with some good blooms. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and we should talk soon. Lovely autumn colors. I love autumn. Yeah, take care guys. Bye bye.